guys, how are you doing today? So before I go on and say anything about this look, I just want to say that you guys have requested I do a Q&A. So here is the video where I'm finally saying it. I keep forgetting to ask you guys to ask me questions. So if you want to leave questions down below in the comments, I will answer them in an upcoming Q&A. And then on the day whenever I decide to film it, I'm also going to go ahead and ask you guys on Snapchat if you want to send me any questions, so you guys can follow me on there at reallynicolardo, or there's not even an at because it's Snapchat, but if you want to ask me like a Snapchat video or whatever and I can like show it and it will be cool, you can go ahead and follow me on there and I'll try to film the video in like the next maybe 2 weeks or something like that. So don't forget to ask me questions down below. So last year I did something that was super simple and sweet and mauve-y, and this year I just wanted to go like a completely different direction and go like really like sexy smoldery eyes. And that feels so weird saying I'm not sexy, but just like doing like a really pretty smoky eye. And I recently got the Naked, almost dropped it, Smoky palette by Decay. And I absolutely love it so far. This is the second time I've used it. It's not colors that I would use really that often, but I feel like it's going to be perfect whenever I'm feeling like this kind of look. So like I said, I just wanted to do like a legitimate smoky eye. Like all my smoky eyes are normally like light, medium, dark. So this I wanted to go, you know, dark, medium, light, going up this way, if that makes sense, and do like all the darkness towards the bottom. And I feel like I should mention this because it's such a good deal. I was at Icing the other day and they have Vegas nail lashes, and I wanted to try them super bad, and they had in their store buy 3 get 3 free. So I ended up getting a sign. Here, I'll show you guys. It's so cute. I'm pretty sure the lady who I was checking out with thought I was lash obsessed, but this is the sign that I got from my beauty room, and it has like all the lashes and Today I'm Feeling, so I thought that was super cute. So I went ahead and bought 2 Vegas nail lashes, and then I got the other 3 free. And if you guys are familiar with these lashes, they're not the most inexpensive lashes out there. So to get like $25 worth for free, I was like, heck yeah. So I'm wearing Grand Glamour right now, and during the video I said that they were uncomfortable, but I feel like the longer you wear them, the more comfortable they feel. And I think that they're really, really pretty. The band is thick. I don't recommend them for beginners. Blah, blah, blah. I say all of that during the video. This is the longest intro ever. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. So if you want to see how I did this look, then just keep watching. I already did my brows, so I'm going to go ahead and use my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm just going to use that to prime my eyelids for eyeshadow. Today I'm going to be using the Naked Smoky palette, and I'm going to start off with this shade right here, which is called 13, and I'm going to set everything on my lid so far. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use the shade Combust right here, which is like a really light transition shade, and a E13 by Morphe, and I'm just going to pop that into my crease and kind of blend up from there. I totally forgot I wanted to do this, which is why I put the paint pot everywhere, but I am going to go ahead and use the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Slate, and I'm just going to put this, first I'm going to use it on a blending brush into my crease, and then I'm going to pack it all over my lid basically. So I'm just going to try and do this basically, just because I want to be able to blend this out and I don't want it to create a harsh line. Okay, so that's good for now, so I'm going to go ahead and just put this all over the lid. And then I'm just blending that as best as I can. This is an Esam S33, by the way. So again, it doesn't look perfect right now, but that's the thing with a really smoky eyes, it's going to look bad before it looks good. I'm gonna go in with some more of Combust and just like put that on the edges. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here, which is called Dagger, and I'm going to pack that all over my lid into my crease. Using a Zoeva 226 smudger brush. And you definitely want to tap off the excess. And then I'm going to take that same shade on the Esom brush and I'm going to blend that into the crease. So now kind of in between where that shade is and where Combust is, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blend some and use the shade Whiskey, which is like a cool tone, more brownie shade on a Sigma E38. And I'm just going to try and blend that in between. And now I'm going to go back with the Combust, well, the brush I use for Combust and no additional product, and just blend it on that too. Now that I'm happy with that, I'm going to take a Zoeva 238, which is just like a tiny little brush, and I'm going to take Black Knight, which is just a black matte shade, and I'm going to pack it like close to my lash line and kind of up, not quite to the crease. And now I'm going to take the Esom brush and just blend between the black and the gray. So before I finish off with the eyes, I'm just going to go in with the shade 13, and I'm going to kind of highlight my brow bone a little bit and make it a little bit brighter right there. And so 13 is a matte shade, so obviously I just highlighted my brow bone like with the matte shade. So I'm going to go ahead and use this shade right here, which is called High, and I'm going to just do like the right part of my brow bone right here and make that shimmery. But everything else I want to be matte. Okay, so obviously that looks a little funky, so we're going to go ahead and use the E13 and blend between the shades. Because this look is so dark, I'm not going to use liner on my top lash line, but I am going to go ahead and use the Vegas Nail Lashes in Grand Glamour. I got these and I haven't tried them yet, so I'm really excited to try them out. So I will go ahead and put them on and I'll be right back. Okay, so as far as those lashes go, I will say that they're not like the easiest lashes to get on ever. I feel like I have a good amount of experience with lashes now. So if you're a beginner, then these probably aren't lashes I would recommend right away. They are really pretty, but the band is thick and like they do feel pretty heavy on the eyes, especially after not wearing lashes for like 3 months. So as you can see, the glue is still drying. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the face. I'm gonna start off with the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. I just have a little sample of it. Honestly, this primer doesn't even feel like primer. It just feels like really nice lotion or something. Like it just feels like I'm like hydrating my skin, but it doesn't actually feel like it's like priming for makeup. I don't know. I'm also gonna go ahead and use the Smashbox Photofinish Foundation Primer. And I'm just gonna use this basically on my nose and like my T-zone a little bit, just to smooth anything out that I need to. And then last but not least, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Under Eye Hydrating Primer, and I'm just gonna use a little tiny bit of this, like seriously, like such a small amount, like that much. And just put a little bit underneath my eyes. Again, just hydrating things because my skin has been really dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and use today the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick, and this is in shade 117. Oh, I forgot how yellow that is. Okay, it's a little dark for me, but I'll go in with like a lighter concealer. I wish I had this foundation like more in my shade because it's like just a little ridiculous. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I'm just gonna go over everything with my Beauty Blender to make sure that it's all really well buffed in. So I have an idea, and this is super crazy. It's not for right now, but if you guys are interested in me doing a video like this, just let me know. But everyone is obsessed with this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So I was curious what it would be like if you like legit used it like as a foundation. And my baby's making noise in his sleep. But I think that it would be fun to try to see how it works as a foundation. I remember a long time ago I've seen people use the MAC the Pro Concealer that's in the bottle as a foundation before, so you guys should let me know if you think that would be an interesting video. But for now, I'm just gonna use as concealer and also use it to lighten my face. So I'm gonna use more than I normally use because this is one of those concealers I feel like less is more. And now I'm gonna go in with my RCMA No Color Powder. I'm also gonna go in with the MAC Studio Fix powder in Shivering White, which is just like a plain white powder. Here, I'm gonna use this brush. It's the E2 from Morphe. And I'm just gonna go in with this really lightly all over my face, just because obviously the foundation was a little too dark. I'm gonna go ahead and bronze using the Beige Cosmetics 133 brush. And I'm gonna use this middle shade from the Bronze Booster palette from Physicians Formula. I have a full review up on like some of the new Physicians Formula products in case you're interested. I'll link it. But I don't want to contour or anything. I just want this to be like a really like all over type of bronze. So before I finish up my cheeks and my lips and stuff, I'm going to go ahead and use the Colourpop Cream Gel Liner in Swerve. And I'm going to go into my waterline and then also bring it underneath a little bit and smudge it out with the Makeup Geek pencil brush, which is super, super tiny. I also used this eyeliner before to tightline when I was doing my lashes. I'm going to go in with the shade Whiskey again, which was that brown we used, and I'm going to use the Morphe E36, and I'm just kind of going to blend over that liner. And now I'm going to take the E13, no additional product, and blend with that as well. I'm just going to take that on the back of my hand like this to get any product that I can off, and then I'm just going to blend the edges of this again, and kind of to the side too since we did the concealer, because I don't want it to be like a super kind of edge. I wanted it to be more of a round shape. And then just to finish off, I'm going to use the Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara, which I used before I put the lashes on too, just to make them black so they blend in. To finish off my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and take this shade High on the inner corner, and I think I'm going to go ahead and wet my brush a little bit just because I feel like this has some fallout. Okay, so now for my cheeks, to finish off, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this is in the shade, Butter Blush, and this is in Plum Rose. This is the more like blushy blush of the two of them, because the other one is, it more looks like, how the heck did that happen? It looks like a blush topper or like a highlight for darker skin tones than mine. I'm going to use the Morphe E4. I got this e.l.f. highlight a hot minute ago, and it looks like a dupe for the Mary Lou when I swatched it, and I thought that it felt really, really nice, but I haven't put it on my cheeks yet, so I figured I would try it out today. Hopefully it's not too dark. I'm going to use the Crown Brush SS017 Deluxe Highlighting Brush that I got in my BoxyCharm. So it's pretty like that, but I'm going to go in with my Beige Cosmetics 140 brush and just make it a little more intense. Actually, you know what, you guys? I see this thing that people do, and they like go in with their highlight and they wet it, and it's like super intense. So I'm going to try that. So I'm going to go in with the Jonteblu lip liner in the shade 934 Ultra Beige and line my lips. I'm just going to go ahead and fill them in all the way. So that is a really pretty shade. Yeah. And even though it's like a wooden pencil, it is actually pretty creamy. This lip liner was sent to me, but it's like a really good price. Like I think it's only $3 or something like that. So, I mean, I like it. So because that is pretty creamy, I'm not going to go in with a lipstick. I'm just going to go into my Colourpop times Hello Kitty lip gloss. And this is the shade Super Cute. And it is a sheer formula, but it has like a lot of like, it looks like glitter in it or something. So I'm just going to use this because I want a really glossy lip today. So that is basically the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. Ow. I literally just took skin off my knuckle.